2023 Teacher of the Year Recognition Program. I'd like to introduce a couple of special guests that we have here today. We have our Board of School Trustees. We have 3 members. We have our President, Miss April Hauber. Please stand, Miss Hauber. Our member, Miss Betty Craig. And we have our Secretary, Miss Lynn Wilson. Thank you for being here today. I'd also like to say thank you to all of our administrators and our staff who helped plan and facilitate this event for you today. I'd also like to thank ARC. You're going to hear from ARC just in a little bit, Alan and Laura Muncie. This is our 5th annual event, and ARC continues to sponsor us and continues to invest in Clarksville teachers and, quite frankly, teachers in schools throughout southern Indiana. So we appreciate them. Without those two and without ARC, we would not be able to be here today to celebrate our wonderful teachers in the way that we feel is appropriate. So here's how this program works. We have nominations. As some of you know, you probably heard the principals announcing if you have a teacher that has an impact on your life, nominate them for Teacher of the Year. So we take nominations from parents, students, teachers' colleagues, and then you submit those to your principals. Teachers then have a choice as to whether or not they would like to apply for Teacher of the Year. This year in our district we had 18 teachers who were nominated. That is a record. That is the most teachers we have had nominated in 5 years. So can we give it up for our awesome teachers? So once the teachers decide to make an application, they then have to go through an interview with the building principals and a building level committee to see if they've won Teacher of the Year for your building. And these 3 up here today, we have our elementary Teacher of the Year, Miss Pavlina. Our middle school Teacher of the Year, Miss Candy Covey. And our high school Teacher of the Year, Miss Melissa Lewis. They're not finished there then, though. They have to make an application to the corporation committee. And those 3 ladies then had to come in front of a corporation committee and have what we like to call as a conversation, but it's really an interview, right? At the corporation. It's very tough every year to select a winner because they wouldn't be there if they weren't amazing. So after today, 2 of these 3 teachers, one will be a corporation Teacher of the Year, and that Teacher of the Year will receive $1,000 check to do anything they want to do with it for themselves. And that is thanks to our sponsors, ARC and Alan and Lauren Muncie. The 2 runner-ups will receive $500 checks to do with whatever they would like to do for themselves. And 2 of the 3 will then make an application to be either primary or secondary Teacher of the Year for the entire state of Indiana. So, no pressure, ladies, but so you're representing yourselves first and foremost. You're all winners in our eyes. We appreciate you and can't wait to hear and have your students celebrate you here. So without further ado, I am going to turn this program over to our elementary principal first. Principal Carrie Davis, if you would come forward. They're going to introduce the teacher, tell a little bit about them, and give you guys a chance to scream your brains out for your teacher. Here we go, Miss Davis.
Good morning, everyone. So I would like to introduce Mrs. Ashley Pavlina. She has been a teacher at Clarksville Elementary for 4 years. During this time, she has taken on the 2nd grade with enthusiasm and dedication. Her students, who are here today, over here, are excited to see what amazing activities she has planned for them daily to enhance their learning. Mrs. Pavlina has a passion for teaching and learning, and it shows in all of her interactions at Clarksville Elementary, both with the students and with the staff. It's my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Ashley Pavlina, Clarksville Elementary's 2023 Teacher of the Year.
morning. I'm Dr. Nikki Bullington. I'm the principal at Clarksville Middle School. And I have the pleasure today of introducing you to the 2023 Clarksville Middle School Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Candy Covey. Mrs. Covey, without a doubt, epitomizes the criteria and honor associated with the Teacher of the Year. Her dedication to the students of Clarksville Middle School is second to none, and her willingness to be of service in all capacities is very much appreciated by our whole learning community. While Mrs. Covey has only been a certified classroom teacher for a few years, her skills are that of a veteran teacher. She's always seeking opportunities to grow and learn, and that is the true mark of a phenomenal teacher in my eyes. Mrs. Covey is the first Clarksville Middle School Teacher of the Year to be nominated by one person in each nominated category. She was nominated by a student, students, a parent and guardian, and a colleague. And that speaks volumes to the impact she has made at Clarksville Middle School. Mrs. Covey, we are very proud of you, and we are honored to have you representing Clarksville Middle School.
Principal of Clarksville High School, and I am honored to be able to share a few words about Miss Melissa Lewis today. I have known Miss Lewis since she was a freshman in my biology class at Eastern High School, so clearly it wasn't that long ago. And I was excited a couple years ago when I saw Melissa's application come across an email when we had a mid-year English opening, and even more excited when we got to sit down and interview with Miss Lewis. Her passion for teaching and learning immediately became clear, and I knew she would be an asset to Clarksville High School. She has continued to bring the same passion with her each day. She treats students with respect, shows care for them, and expects that they meet her high expectations. And guess what? They do. This is probably why 6 students nominated her for Teacher of the Year. Miss Lewis not only sets high expectations for her students, but also for herself and those around her. She is constantly looking for new ways to enhance her instruction, seeks out leadership roles, is one of our first to volunteer to lead professional development and share what is going on in her classroom, and gives thoughtful and useful feedback to her colleagues. When asked what she loves about Clarksville, Ms. Lewis said, "I love how small yet diverse Clarksville is. We get to experience so much diversity through our students, and because we are a small community, we get to know all of our students really well. A home is a place where you feel seen, loved, and heard. My students and my coworkers make Clarksville feel like I have found my home." Ms. Lewis, the students' words in the nominations speak volumes about you as a teacher, but more importantly, the kind and caring person that you are. Thank you for all the time and effort you put into creating a safe, fun, and rigorous learning environment for our generals. It has truly been a pleasure watching you grow as an educator and helping the students and staff grow as well. Thank you.
Announcement. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Alan Muncie, Miss Laura Muncie to please come forward, say a few words, and they are actually going to introduce the winner today. Here's the sealed envelope.
How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? We're celebrating Teacher of the Year. How cool is that? So I've got one question to ask. I'm going to ask each section. So let's go to the center section first. Who has the best Teacher of the Year?
What?
Who has the best Teacher of the Year? Now, who has the best Teacher of the Year in high school?
Miss Lewis?
Miss Lewis. That's awesome. Well, you know, we've been doing Teacher of the Year for 5 years now. It's one of the most important things we support at ARC. When I was growing up, I'm a product of the Southern Indiana school system, as is my wife, and we understand the importance of these awesome teachers that are sitting up here today and all the sacrifices they've made to do everything they can to make sure that you have every opportunity to succeed in life. And I can't say thank you enough. I can't say thank you enough for what you do, for what all the teachers do in the corporation. It's a true blessing to have you all. So with that being said, what we'd like to do is announce the Teacher of the Year 2023.
I had the honor of interviewing each one of these, and let me tell you, it was a tough decision. All right, so the 2023 Clarksville Community School Corporation Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Candy Covey.
Big check. You want to get something?
Is that good?
Everybody's well here. Okay, Miss Candy, you're not, listen, let me tell you guys, we've been doing this, like I said, for 5 years, and we have a committee, and everyone's vote is anonymous. Ladies, 1 point. 1 point, that's how close you guys were. You were amazing, all 3 of you guys, and just a fraction of the difference. So thank you again for everything you're doing. You guys don't leave because we've got stuff for you as well. But Ms. Covey, you now get to come and say a few remarks. You're a theater, you can pick us up
Thank you so much. I'm getting emotional. I cried through my middle school win, so I'm not surprised that I'm crying now. I really didn't think that I would be the winner. I really thought there was 2 amazing women up here with me as well. I know all 3 of us pour our hearts into our work. We really just want to make a better place for the people. Really just want to make a better place for the future. We do it for you all because we had great influencers, or at least I had a great influencer, and I hope they did as well. And we want to be that for you. You may not like us every day. We might make you do the hard stuff, but that's because we want you to be the best that you could be. So, thank you so much.